a little teaching on the book of Ruth. The book of Ruth is one of the 5 Megillot, and on the surface it's a very simple story. The central character, Ruth, is a Moabite woman who marries the son of a Judean couple living in Moab. After the death of both their husbands, Ruth moves to Judah with her mother-in-law Naomi, instead of remaining with her own people. She voices the beautiful words, "Wherever you go, I will go. Ki el asher telchi elech, uba asher talini alin. Where you lodge, I will lodge. Amcha, amech ami, your people will be my people. Ve'elohayich Elohai, your God will be my God. Ki hamavet yafrid beini ubeineich. Only death will part you and me." Beautiful story. So then Ruth goes back, she's in Judah, she becomes the wife of Boaz, a wealthy kinsman of her former husband, and she has a son named Oved, who, according to the final verses of the book, was the grandfather of King David. According to the Midrash, Ruth is a Moabite princess, the daughter of Eglon, who abandons a life of privilege and luxury to become a Jewish convert, labor in the hot fields, collecting gleanings to support herself and her mother-in-law Naomi. On a deeper level, this is a story of 2 women relating across culture, age, and status. It is the story of 2 homeless, destitute, childless widows, the most vulnerable in their society, who refused to become victims, never went into the why me, gathered their strengths together to unite and take charge of their destinies. It is a story of the transformation of loss and grief into healing and rejuvenation. It demonstrates the power of expansive love. So, can I take this out? So thinking, okay, magic. What did I do? Hello? Oh, okay. Thinking about Shavuot, Zman Matan Torahenu, commemorating the time that we received the Torah, and our custom of eating blintzes and cheesecake and reading the book of Ruth. So I struggle to make meaning out of this. Why the book of Ruth on this holiday which celebrates receiving Torah? And why blintzes and cheesecake? So some say we read the book of Ruth because it takes place during the barley harvest, which is right now. And some say it is to honor King David, who died and is the grandson of Ruth. This is no good. Since the book of Ruth is a book of chesed, kindness, compassion of extraordinary measure, I believe it is meant to teach us that compassion is the most important quality, for kingship, for majesty, and for receiving and understanding our holy Torah. It teaches that kindness is my religion. It's even a bumper sticker. That's us. It is kindness above and beyond, repeated over and over, emerging from and transforming bereavement, powerlessness, and destitution. Kindness between mother-in-law Naomi and her daughters-in-law, princesses, whom she urges to return to their comfortable homes. Kindness between daughter-in-law Ruth to her mother-in-law, whom she refuses to abandon and loyally accompanies on her long and difficult journey back to Beit Lechem. Kindness of the farm workers towards the stranger Ruth, who had come to gather in their fields. The kindness of Boaz, an elder community leader who was able to appreciate Ruth with sensitivity and gentleness and without needing to dominate her. And in the end, coming full circle, the kindness of Ruth, who allows Naomi to name and to nurse her baby. It says that right in there. Even the name Ruth in English hints at kindness, as its antonym is ruthless. And our minhagim, our tribal customs, reinforce the importance and power of leading with chesed as we receive Torah. On this day, our compassion extends even to the animals. There must be no animal killed for our pleasure. Meat and chicken are not traditionally eaten on Shavuot. Instead, we eat lots of dairy. The rabbis explain this by saying that the laws of kashrut had not yet been given. But I believe it is because milk itself hints at compassion and unconditional love. We say the milk of human kindness, and we know that breast milk flows in response to the needs of the baby, without condition or expectation. The book of Ruth is Torat Imenu, the Torah of our mothers. It is meant to be instructive in how we view our entire Torah. We receive the Torah, but the deepest revelation is that the path of kindness is what it's all about. We say of the Torah, Darcheha darkei noam, v'kol netivotah shalom. Her way is the way of pleasantness, and all her pathways are peaceful. So I bless us that we ourselves may experience the power of expansive love, so that we may learn to transform our own grief and loss into healing and rejuvenation, and that our hearts may be filled with love and compassion for each other and for ourselves on this Shavuot and every day. And we say, Amen.